All right, everybody, what's going on? It's JP Morgan. We're back with another video. Today, we saw some heavy moves from Bitcoin. Obviously, we're going to go over new all-time highs that were created today. We've seen quite a bit of action in the last day or the last week or so, but specifically today, we broke above 30,000, and right now we are holding well above it. So I just wanted to go over this move really quick, maybe cover some VeChain and what I think is next for Bitcoin. So we're going to start with Bitcoin here. Obviously, we broke above the 30,000 region this morning. We see this move up here was pretty solid. Obviously, I marked this off here at 29,000 because this could be potentially retested. We could see a move back down anywhere between 29,700 and 29,500. Anywhere between those price regions, we could see a move downward there. Here we saw an attempt. We have quite a long wick left here. Bitcoin dropped to about 30,200, and we could potentially see the 29,500, 29,700 price points get touched. Moving forward, though, obviously with the momentum Bitcoin has, I'm looking for Bitcoin to close pretty strongly here. It does seem like we're going to leave quite a long wick there. Um, Maybe we could see something. This is just hypothetical, but maybe we could see something like this if it does come back down and retest that price point. I do think Bitcoin is going to continue upward, though. I don't think that this momentum has stopped. I definitely do feel like maybe we could, with this pullback here, retest any of these areas. So if you are looking to short any of these price points, you might be interested in shorting from here. If it does pull back up to 32.5, you could see some potential resistance from there. But for now, if we do look for a pullback on Bitcoin continuing down to the 29.5 once again, just keep an eye on that region right there. I do think Bitcoin will remain bullish. We broke well past 30,000 and we blew past 31, 32, and we were chilling right around 33,000 for a good amount of the day. And so we saw that collapse here at 33,000, but we were chilling above 30K for a good amount of the day. So we're in good waters right now. We could see that continuation upward. Again, this isn't necessarily what I think is going to happen, but if we do pull back some more, 29.4 to 29.7 is where I am looking. Now for VeChain, we can see today was a very good day for VeChain. If we go back now to the daily candles, we see a lot of wicks. Obviously, we've tested the high 2 cents, well, low 2 cents area, not necessarily the high 2 cents. The summer's high was 0.026, I believe. That was the summer's high. I don't know if it was here in Binance, but I know in KuCoin we saw 0.25 or so. Right now, what I'm looking for with VeChain, though, I am looking for a strong move up. Here we see a lot of seller exhaustion. These long wicks to the downside, and there's a lot of them. We understand that to believe is exhaustion, and there's a lot of that. So we're looking here. We could see that this support level had been tested quite a few times. These candles right here, attempts. These are all attempts there. All these downside wicks were attempts. So I do think we're going to continue upward. I think sometime this week, maybe we should test summer highs. And over the long term, we could see some moves up to the 3 cent region. But first, obviously, we want to see these regions taken out. I'm looking at that candle there because that proved to be a bit of a resistance point. I'm not going to try to call a top. I'm not going to do that. But I am looking at this candle here, that August 9th candle. That's where I'm targeting to get broken first. Here we've seen on the last few days, towards the end of December, in the last couple of days here in January, we've tested that price point quite a bit, but we haven't broken it. So what I want to see in order to confirm a move upward from VeChain is a break of that candle. I wanted to test and a continuation upward, but we need to see some closure, a candle closure above this price point in order to confirm a move upward. I do think that will happen once Bitcoin settles a bit. Obviously, we know the trend to be Bitcoin moving forward the fastest. Once Bitcoin settles, we see altcoins following suit pretty quickly. But this is just some analysis. Obviously, we're buying every single dip we see available. I am also very heavily invested in Safe Haven. If you're into pattern trading, you might recognize this off the bat. You see a head and shoulders here. What could potentially be taken as a head and shoulders. I am in Safe Haven from the bottom here at about 0.002 to 0.0018, and I am continuing to buy every single dip that we see on Safe Haven there. So I just wanted to share a bit of that and share a bit of insight on what we could potentially see with these three coins. I'm going to do a video next on Safe Haven and their inheritance program, and Vechain on their supply chain technology. I do think that these are these are two of my personal favorite projects in the crypto space right now, and I can see them doing very well, and I'm personally very bullish on them. Again, just to reiterate, Bitcoin, we are looking at 29.5 to 29.7. If we continue upward from here, we're looking at 35,000 potentially, but we could definitely see a move upward, but I do think this wick might get filled, so just keep an eye on that. Again, we're not going to call any tops here, but we do want to see 33,000 broken, and then we're going to take it in increments of 5,000 or so. That's what I've been doing with Bitcoin, and that's what I'll continue to do. So I'm going to head out. Thank you for checking this video out, and I'll catch you later.